This session or training session is designed to go through the process we require to enter supplier invoices that are loaded up on bill.com. They're received by my office and scanned or emailed through to the bill.com system. The purpose of this exercise today is to go through the process required to enter from bill.com into QuickBooks. So what I've got here is two screens. On the left hand side I've got QuickBooks open for the particular client construction that we're going to look at. That would normally be on one screen, and that's through the remote desktop of the My Office server. And on the right hand side here we have the bill.com, which is just open through a normal internet browser. So what we're going to do is just briefly go through 3 or 4 entry or data entry or processing that we call for construction. So we'll go into bill.com, open this up, and you can see here that we've got 6 documents in the inbox. So we're going to enter those documents, or process the documents is the terminology we like to use for bill.com, and then concurrently or at the same time enter in QuickBooks. So we'll open up these ones we entered. You can see in here we do a quick check. It's in the top right hand corner of the wee screen here. It notifies us it's a tax invoice, so we know we need to go through and enter it as a new, or create as a new bill. Push create, and we go through this exercise. It's PlaceMakers Riccarton, vendor, PlaceMakers Riccarton. The invoice number up here, 5283752. The date of the invoice across on the left hand side, 28th of January, remembering that this is in US format. And due date being the 20th of the following month. The amount, which we can pull from the bottom of the screen, is $104.46. 104.46, and we're not worried about the account, and the bill description should be blank. We don't need any details in there. If we need to look at that, we can go and find this invoice and find it in here. At this point, this is where I'd stop on the bill.com side of things. We've got the basic information. At the same time, I would go and now on the left hand side here and enter a bill in QuickBooks. So we'll go through PlaceMakers Riccarton. The date was the 28th of the 4th. The reference number we can just copy and paste. The amount 104.46, and the due date comes up automatically. The materials here, which comes in as cost of sales. Material purchases, $104. We need to now go and find the name of the customer reference or job reference. Here we've got here 57 Mandeville Street, so we'll try 57, doesn't come up anything. Mandeville 57. And we save and close just after another double quick check, 104.46. That's fine, and we can save and new. That's done. And now we go to the next over here, just confirming that Paul Kinley, who is the client in this particular case, is added as the approver. And we just continue on to the next one in here. There is 7 documents in here, so for the purpose of this training I won't go through these 7 particular ones. I'll just go through a couple more to show how it's done. So we're picking up this one, double check, it says it's a tax credit. So we've got a vendor credit here. It didn't exist. It should have been. And so this one we're going to now enter as a vendor credit. Zip Plumbing Supplies. Reference number 587164. Credit date there, 21st of April. Amount, just double checking, $118.49. Again, no need for any details in here. So that, again, at this stage we've got the majority of the entry done that we require in here very quick. On the other side, we're now, just as we've gone to the new one, it's already sitting up here. Very quickly enter in Zip Plumbing Supplies. The date is the 21st. Reference number we can just copy and paste. The amount 118.49, and it's defaulting in to know that it's materials purchased. We'll double check to see if we can find the appropriate job. Order number seems to be missing. So in this particular case we've given this a suspense customer. And save and new again, so we're going straight through. It's completed the QuickBooks side of it. We've done the two concurrently, and now back to Bill.com. We go to next and continue on processing. We'll put this one up here now and double checks. It does double check there's a tax invoice. We put that up. That is a bill. And we see that there's 3 pages on here. Double checking payment terms, 20th of the following month. It's not paid by credit card or direct debit. We process this. Bolton Hogan. Invoice number 5152691. Payment terms, we don't use terms, we just use dates because of the limitation in Bill.com. The date of this invoice is the 26th of the 4th, and the payment date the 20th of the following month. The amount $29.13, and that's all we need to do at this point. Back to QuickBooks on the left hand side, Bolton Hogan, the date. Quickest way is just to be picking up the summarised data that we've picked here, 26th of the 4th. Reference number we can copy and paste again. And just double checking it should have been a bill, not a credit. The amount there, $29.13. Already defaulting through to the correct code. And checking for a job. And it's Chew on the Street. So a quick look through to see if we can find that. Like so many of these ones, it's difficult to find. All the old ones, the newer ones seem to appear at the top. Let's have a quick look to see if we can find. Doesn't appear, so we'll have to put that to a suspense customer. Double checking the amount, $29.03, save and new. Back into here, and it's going into there. We're not including the other pages, it's just the one page for that invoice. We go to next. And we're into another Bolton Hogan one. That's a new bill. Bolton Hogan. Invoice number 5153329. I'm not using the dates there. 26th of the 4th. Due the 20th of the following month. Amount $36.50. That's all we need to do. Back on the other side for QuickBooks. Bolton Hogan, same date, reference number we can copy and paste. $36.50 coming in correctly, and this is coming through as Durham Street. And see if I can find anything by Durham. DUA doesn't look correct. And having a look down to see if we can find anything that's obvious. And nothing appears to be jumping out of this, so again, unfortunately another one that's going to go to suspense. Customer, double check the totals, $36.50, that's all good, save and new. Back into bill.com, go to next, the correct approvers in there. And the third of the 3 pages is now coming up again, another Bolton Hogan invoice. Into the bill. Bolton Hogan comes up for us. Invoice number 515-3509. 26th of April. Amount $46.80. Same approvers, back again to the other side. Bolton Hogan. Again the same date, reference number can be copied and pasted once again. $46.80. Correct due date, this comes through okay, memo is fine. Quick check to see if we can find, if we haven't had much luck to date, seems to be the same one again. Durham we didn't find. Worcester doesn't come up, another suspense job. $46.80 is a quick double check, pretty important part, and we save and new. Back into bill.com, quick next.